the old spillway was about 32 meters. That's around the back there.
Where the blue drum is.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So we had to extend it this way so that when the water is going out, is discharging, the depth will be lower so that it would not be flooding the road as well. Yeah.
Okay, so all this place was hilly up to that
yes,
side.
Yes.
So the spillway was just that small stretch. So when the water level rises, then
it will go
backs
on
up
top
against the dam. Okay, I get
so
it.
we've extended it so that at least it has enough channel to go. We are going to protect this one as well.
How are you going to do it?
We will use stones and
Stone pitching.
Stone pitching.
Okay. Yeah. For this whole place.
For this whole place, because as it's going, it will be eroding this section.
Yeah. Okay.
So when we protect it that way, it will keep it intact.
What's the dam source? What's the source of water? Kamba River. Oh, okay. The height of the embankment above the spill, it used to be less than 1 meter. So if the spillway is short and then the freeboard is also short, small flow, it will build up. And then when it builds
then
up,
when it gets on top of this one, some seconds it will be down. So we've increased this one to around 1.8.
Okay.
Almost.
What was it before?
It was less than 1 meter.
Oh, okay.
The inlet is to allow water from the dam to go outside the dam for the farming area.
Okay, we have obstructed the water.
Yes.
And rechanneled it this way.
So
it will go back into its course and continue.
Yes.
But the land here, we want to bring water from
the
behind the dam to come in.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So there's a valve, a control system where we can open for the water to come when we want it to come out, and close it when we don't want water to come out.
Okay.
So the inlet is just to protect, so that sun and other things will not also come and block it.
Okay.
So we prepare the structure there to
keep So this is the irrigation area?
Yes, the irrigable
all the way down.
Yes. The dam, when it's full and there's no spilling, it's not spilling, the water will not get to the road.
Yes.
But if the water is full and it is spilling, then the depth of spill will be there, and that will also extend
to the road. Okay.
Currently,
now that you've widened here,
it will reduce the depth of flow when it's going out. And then it will also
it won't build up so that it floods the road. Okay. But I'm told you are still raising the height of the road.
Yes, we are raising the height of the road currently.
Okay. All right. When you stand on the wall, then you can appreciate the amount of water that will be inside here.
And the depth of it.
Yes. You don't see it. Now that I stand here, I can see.
You see the road. We placed this one was placed a bit high so that we will not discharge all the water.
Okay.
So that aquatic life can still be maintained for the next rainy season when it stores water.
When the water comes, we'll come and I'll get those who do fingerlings to come and put different species of fish.
To stock some fish. That will be great.
That
will bring more fish.
Gives me glad joy to stand here to welcome His Excellency to inspect the progress of work at this dam. When we mooted the idea, many thought it was impossible. And there are many who said this cannot be done. And I'll just remind you one thing. The chiefs will attest to this, that the present government came to the community here Bengbala and asked that they wanted a site for one village, one dam. And the people, the chief brought them here and said, rehabilitate this dam for us. They ran away. They came a second time, show us a new place. He said, no, we want this dam rehabilitated. They left. A third time, and they have never come back. I don't know when our one village, one dam will come. But there is a gentleman who is the nation builder, who is a father for all, who even in opposition with all the challenges, recognizes that this is an important need. And when we put it before him, he said, if this will help the people, we will send people to come and assess it, and then we will get this dam renovated. Myself and the former MP, Honorable Edward Derry, got to work at it, getting all the documentations, forwarded them to His Excellency's office, and today, this is where we are. May I ask my former MP to join me here, His Honorable Edward Derry. So it's taking collaborative effort with my senior brother, with the support of our traditional authorities, with the hard-working people of Lambuse. As you can see, Your Excellency, all the stones there are human hearts, are human sweats, human desire for improvement in their lives. They were hand-placed, not by any device, carefully placed by our constituents to ensure that this dam stands. And for me, anytime I see them, I come here and I see them as a sweat of our people to improve their own livelihood. Your Excellency, when this dam is completed, it will be the largest dam in the Upper West region, and we do not know of its competitor in the northern sector. The dam covers an area size of 200 acres and will contain a volume of 422 million gallons of water. This is the size of the work we are doing here. And at this point, I can only but express our deepest gratitude to His Excellency for agreeing to help us out and for helping us come this far. We were worried that the weather will affect us, but by God's grace, God has been merciful to us. We've crossed most of the points where the rains would have prevented us, and we are sure to complete this within the next few days.
We are happy to be associated with this project. We got contacted by the former MP and the parliamentary candidate to come and see how we can rehabilitate this dam. When we came around, the dam wall you see now was broken in 4 sections. The longest section was about 30 meters wide. So we had to look at what we could do, and noting that we were also coming close to the beginning of the rainy season, we needed to fix the sections that if it rains, we will not be able to work. So that has been completed. And the spillway side, we believe the first one got broken because the spillway was not very effective. So we've decided to widen the spillway and then work on the side slopes to make it nice. The freeboard, which was less than 1 meter, is now almost 2 meters. So we believe that no matter the kind of rain that comes, this wall will stand for a long time. So after we fix the broken sections, we need to protect the slopes, and we are on it fixing the upstream slope at the broken sections with the stones or riprap. The history is that the road between Pina and Lambouche
used to be flooded when the dam is so full. So we've decided that we will top the road there too, looking at the amount of water that will be spilling when it's full. So for now, we believe that if this dam is full, the road will not be inaccessible. It will be accessible to the community.
On behalf of the entire Lambuse traditional area, and on my own behalf, we welcome the Excellency and everybody else to these grounds, the Bubele Dam. Your Excellency, we really are very, 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 very excited and very, very thankful to you for this beautiful job you are doing for us. We really didn't expect it. We were thinking that when you are in office that you didn't think about it. But I particularly was surprised when you said that day you were sending engineers to come and work on the dam for me. I don't know what to say for now. Time will tell. I must also thank Alaji Lemona. He has always been around. Yesterday when I came here, he was in the sun, walking the length and breadth of the dam wall. I joined him for a few times, then I moved somewhere else. So I appreciate the spillway particularly. As an agriculturist, I also have small eye that I can see and see if I can talk about for them to correct for me. I must say that it's going to be not a medium scale dam, it's going to be a large scale dam by the standard of Ghana. Prof, my MP in waiting, I'm very, very proud of you for the innovative ideas. I believe very strongly. I believe very strongly that my people are behind you, and then when you are in office, I know you can do more for this constituency. Thank you for being there for me. I must say that it's going to be not a medium scale dam, it's going to be a large scale dam by the standard of Ghana. Your Excellency, I think we are not the type of people who just collect and don't give back. So we are assuring you that you will hear from us the D-Day. We wish you traveling mercies of the Almighty Allah in and out of wherever you are going until you go back and join your wife. The Lambuse Sala people say that if Vala Bola, le ba sometina we say, look on if worry, a hamuranya limu worry. Vote in Yawala Kura will vote le. Carry na esalaha we in yape. So I want a Gojima to translate this to him. I thank everybody for coming to this very important occasion.
Development is about the welfare of the people. And I want to begin by thanking our paramount chief for the request he made when I came on the Building Ghana tour. It was a tour where we went around listening to our people because we're in the process of compiling our manifesto. And so we wanted to see what the felt needs of our people were. And lo and behold, when we arrived in this constituency, Koru, when he was speaking, said that the biggest desire of the people is that the Pina Dam will be restored so that economic activity can take place and bring income to the people. And so I had Honorable Derry seated next to me and Honorable Titus Bayo, our former MP and our parliamentary candidates. And I asked them, what is the Pina Dam? And they said, oh, it's this dam, big dam, that when it was active, provided water for our people. It was a source of aquaculture. We used to catch a lot of fish to feed the population from the dam. And then apart from that, our young people used to engage in dry season agriculture. He says since the dam broke, it has affected the economy of the area A lot of the young people who used to do agriculture and dry season gardening have all migrated to the south. It says a lot of the fishermen who used to catch fish have had their livelihoods destroyed. And a lot of the women and others who used to use this as a source of water suddenly are denied of water. Aside from that, the environmental impact of the dam was that when the dam was there, the temperature around this area was much cooler than it is. And so I asked them, the Honorable former MP and the PC, and said, is it something that we possibly can do? Because I was thinking it was a small dugout. I didn't know that this was Lambusie Akosombo. Or if you like, Lambusie Pualugu Dam. And so I promised that when I return, I would send people to come and take a look at it. And so lo and behold, I contacted the former MP first, and he did the initial legwork. And then Professor Titus also came in, and we got the engineers. They came and took a look, and they gave me an estimate for fixing the dam. Indeed, when I saw the estimate, I was shocked. It shook me. But I said, what a man must do, he must do. And so I contacted a few sponsors. Some helped us financially, others to give us equipment. All the equipment that you see here, I have mobilized from people who are friends, who are contractors. And I want to stand here and say a big thank you to them for responding to the call of the people of Lambuse constituency to restore this dam. As was said, work has progressed, and we're hoping that by the time the rains open up, this dam would receive water and will start to fill up so that commercial and economic activity can start again. My information about the history of this dam is that initially it was a Catholic priest who initiated the dam, and some few years after the dam had been built, it broke its banks because it was not able to hold the water. And so this time the engineers have redesigned it to make sure that it stays and is able to hold water for our children, our children's children, and generations yet unborn. It is my belief that this is the kind of development our people are looking for. This is what our people need so that they can earn an income for themselves. An English saying is that, teach me how to fish so that I can catch fish for myself, and don't bring me fish. And so I know the election season is here. There are those who will come giving you fish to eat, but there are those too who will create the conditions for you to catch your own fish. This project is one such example, that we're doing this for posterity so that you can catch your own fish, you can grow your own crops, you can use water for all kinds of purposes that you want. So this is the first phase. The next phase is setting up the irrigation project. And so I've asked the engineers to look at the irrigable land so that we can map it out. We'll bring machines and clear the land properly, and then we'll create the canal so that water we'll bring machines, clear the land properly, and then we'll prepare it for irrigation so that all the young people who are prepared to go into dry season gardening and producing vegetables and other crops will have the opportunity to do so. Those who also want to rear cattle can have a ready source of water to water their cattle whenever they are thirsty. And so this is just the inspection. I'm going to come back during the campaign period. I'm sure by then the water would have filled the dam, and that is when we will do our politics. Right now, this is just an inspection tour, and so I will not be too political, but when I come back, we will talk about the 7th December election and what we must do. Thank you very much, and God richly bless all of us.